Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special feed drop for a newly released podcast series that I would like to recommend titled The Lost Boys of Wineville, which is produced by the creators of the award-winning true crime podcast They Walk Among Us. One of my favorite true crime movies is the 2008 mystery drama Changeling, which was directed by Clint Eastwood and starred Angelina Jolie. The film was based on a real-life story from 1928 about a single mother named Christine Collins whose 9-year-old son Walter went missing, and the whole thing wound up escalating into one of the most astonishing criminal cases of all time. Of course, given that Changeling was a 2.5-hour film, they could barely scratch the surface of how crazy this story really was, but thankfully, my friends from They Walk Among Us decided to put together The Lost Boys of Wineville, which is an extended, limited podcast series which spans no less than 30 in-depth episodes. This gripping true crime saga unravels a chilling story that unfolded nearly a century ago in the shadow of the recently erected Hollywoodland sign and reached its harrowing conclusion on a remote poultry ranch. As someone who has always been fascinated by this case, I can honestly say that The Lost Boys of Wineville will be the most in-depth exploration you're going to find. So I'd like to give you all a sneak preview by dropping the trailer for it, but if you want to learn more, I recommend you visit their website at thelostboysofwineville.com. That's thelostboysofwineville.com. Thank you and enjoy the trailer.
From the creators of the multi-award-winning #1 UK true crime podcast They Walk Among Us, comes a 30-part limited series following one of the most shocking true crime cases of the 20th century. In 1928, Los Angeles was a city buzzing with excitement and ambition. However, amidst the glitz and glamour in the shadow of the recently erected Hollywoodland sign, a sinister tale unfolded, one that would send shockwaves through the nation and capture the darkest fears of people around the globe. A baby-faced owner of a poultry ranch would become the symbol of pure evil. The young man's crimes were so heinous that they left an indelible mark on history. But it wasn't just his deeds that horrified the world. In the midst of his reign of terror, several young boys vanished, seemingly without a trace. The search for one of the children sent his mother down a rabbit hole of corruption, deception, and despair. Peeling back the layers of these haunting events, comprehensively pieced together from court reports, archived material, and tens of thousands of newspaper pages, The Lost Boys of Wineville unlocks the secrets of a tragic and enigmatic chapter of North American history. The Lost Boys of Wineville is available exclusively to followers of They Walk Among Us. Subscribers of They Walk Among Us Plus can listen early and ad-free on Patreon or Apple Podcasts. Visit thelostboysofwineville.com to find out more.